We opened today a new Solana position, and we will also talk about the next target for our Solana trade. Even also have a quick look over the liquidations, because we are building a lot of liquidity up below us, and even also there's still some liquidity left in direction of 120,000 US dollars. And since yesterday Bitcoin saw here a correction to the downside, which gave us now a potential new entry zone here for Bitcoin. So definitely stick around, and let's directly start here on the Bitcoin 50-minute chart. As you can see here right now, Bitcoin came exactly down to our entry level. We are talking yesterday about it, so as soon we're getting here perfectly the breakout, this is the moment we can perfectly enter also here the trade. Especially when we're going here directly on the 50-minute chart, we can see we have also here resistance sitting on top of us. So resistance over here, resistance over there, and kind of on the way to break here this resistance by getting here supported from the downside. So we're forming here a perfect triangle. We are on the way to break out this triangle to the upside. Price target would be all the way up. Let me count this here quickly to give you also here the next trade setup on Bitcoin. Would be here around 116,500 US dollars. So this is a perfect scalp entry here for Bitcoin. And this is exactly also what I'm doing here today. So I opened here also a Bitcoin position, kind of like on break even right now. I placed some limit orders also below us. We can also adjust these limit orders a little bit, because I can also expect that we came here one more leg to the downside, retesting here the lower side of our support line before we break out in our target of 116,000 US dollars. If we have also a quick look on the liquidation heat map, we can see we have some liquidity sitting here left behind at 114,000 US dollars. So there could be potentially even also one more move here to the downside, but for this one we want to talk about a little bit later. But the main liquidity is sitting here on top of us. So yesterday we cleared all the liquidity down in direction of 115,000 US dollars. Over the night we saw here some consolidation before we get here one more move in direction to the upside or even also to the downside, because when we're getting here on the 24-hourly chart, we can see on the liquidations we are squeezed in the liquidity zones. So as soon every time we are getting squeezed in this liquidity zone, there will be a massive move coming. Mostly the market makers make a move here in direction to the upside, clear all liquidity to the upside, send the market one more down to clear up also the next liquidity on the downside, and then move the price finally up in direction of 120,000 US dollars. And this is what we also want to see here. And for this one, we go also here to the daily chart, because here on the daily chart, we have our falling wedge pattern, broke out here, and now fighting with our resistance line over here in direction of 117,300 US dollars. As soon we're breaking these kind of level to the upside, so we saw here massive rejection here over the couple of last days. So we have here resistance, before it was support, resistance, we have here one more resistance, here was resistance, then the next time resistance, and as soon we're getting here one more leg to the upside, I expect also breaking these resistance, retesting this support, and then get here in direction of 120,000 US dollars. It would be exactly in alignment also with our liquidations, as we're talking here a few minutes already ago. Mainly Bitcoin is here respecting our trend here to the upsides, and as long this trend will not lose here in direction of 115,400 US dollars on the daily candle, so at least in direction of Tuesday, we should see here a decision for Bitcoin, getting here one more leg to the downside, retesting the 113,000 US dollar level, or if we are getting here the perfect bounce in direction of 120,000 US dollars. For me, it would be not this. For me, it would be not super bad if we're getting here one more retest to the downside, which means we could potentially retesting our inverse head and shoulders pattern. So we have it on a different chart, but I also want to mention it here. So we have here our left shoulder, then the neckline, our head, our neckline, our right shoulder, and then the breakout, or especially the target of inverse head and shoulders pattern is here from the neckline to the lower side. And then the target on the breakout would be here 120,000 US dollars, exactly in alignment with our resistance line over there. So we could potentially get here one more retest to the downside, retesting the neckline, and then getting here the final move in direction of $120,000. So I'm not that concerned. If we're getting here one more push here to the downside, then I will also accumulate a little bit more in my Bitcoin position. I opened here a scalp position, as you can see here on Bitfinex. If you don't have an account on Bitfinex yet, just go in the video description. There you can claim your 20% deposit bonus. You can even also get access to the VIP level completely for free by signing up with my link. So definitely check out in the video description. And I have something great news for you. I will start copy trading in the next couple of days. I think will be set it up in the next couple of days here. It will be not here on Bitfinex. It will be on a completely different platform, but I will let you know as soon as I get this information. So the only thing you need to do is later when the video is coming out, just join also our copy trading. I will also give you updates in our Telegram channel as soon we're getting started. So definitely also make use to be in the Telegram channel. Otherwise, let's go here to our Solana position. So yesterday we talked about Solana. We have here this bull flag, trading in this bull flag, and soon we're getting here one more leg to the downside. This is a perfect moment where we can enter here our Solana position. Should be already in profit, so you can move your stop loss in profit and trade this trade all the way up. Try target of our bull flag. As you can see here, we have our pole. If you count it as a conservative one, would be like around $300. I would take some profits a little bit early, not on $300, kind of like $290, $295. If you're not in the Solana position right now, just wait one more time. As soon we're breaking here this resistance line. So if we are taking out this high here, then you can also enter here by a retest. So wait for the retest of this resistance line, flipping in support, and then trade this all the way up in direction of $300. Or if Solana will pumping here a little bit higher, then wait for a retest of our breakout of our bull flag. So it gave you not the perfect trade, which gave you not the perfect risk to reward ratio, but it's even also a good trade also to get here. Even if you count this here one, it would be 12% to the upside with 10x leverage, would be over 100% even also on trading profits for you. So also here our Solana position is doing well, can move our stop loss already in profit. Otherwise, as I told you, wait until we break this level here in resistance. And as soon we're taking out this resistance line or flip this resistance line in support, we can also scale up our Solana position. When you don't know how you can scale up this position, just watch my strategy video. You find it also in the links below under the video or in general on my channel. Next quick update about Ethereum. Ethereum is here testing our falling wedge now to the downside and making here a perfect retest, which means target of our falling wedge is here all the way up at $4,800. So this is the perfect moment here to enter. We have some resistance level here in top of us. So as soon we're getting a flip of these resistance level to the upside, getting the perfect retest, this is also the moment where you can also enter in the next. If you're not in the Ethereum position right now, just wait here for the flip of this resistance line into support, waiting for the retest, and then you can also enter this position here right now. Stop loss would be under the last low here, account here in around $4,430. If you entered right now, it could be also here on the 15-minute chart if you're getting here a little bit closer, if you're getting a perfect entry right now. So even also same as on Bitcoin, we're forming here also a triangle. So respecting here this support line to the upside, having the resistance on top of us. So as soon we are getting here a perfect retest, you can also enter it a little bit before, and then the trade target would be exactly the top of our resistance line. So you have two scenarios. So first of all, one, we're breaking out, reaching our trade target. You can take profit over there, waiting for the retest and re-enter then the position a second time and trade this all the way up in direction of $4,000. And quick look on the daily chart. We broke our triangle here already to the upside, kind of reached almost our target. Target zone is here $4,800. But I want to remove this pattern quickly because especially on the daily chart, we have an interesting pattern building up right now. So we have here resistance line. So we have here our support line in top of our resistance line. And then you can see super clearly also here on the daily chart, we're forming a new triangle. With this symmetrical triangle, target would be here around, when we count this here from the top, getting to the breakout. Breakout should be, in my opinion, between end of September, so in the next couple of days here on the daily chart in direction of end of September, and this gave us a trade target of $5,500. So this is definitely also a super bullish target here for Ethereum, what we're building here on the daily chart. So in this trade target here on the daily chart would be keep us in the next all-time high. So definitely a good part also to enter here on Ethereum. We are kind of here trading in our range here in a little bit more consolidation phase. This is exactly what we have seen already many times before. After we saw a massive breakout here, so can you also see it here, we saw a massive breakout here on Ethereum, then consolidation to the side, breakout, consolidation a little bit to the side, and even also small correction, then a massive breakout to the upside, and same belongs also here, parabolic breakout to the upside, and now continuation here to the sideways, a little bit more correction, but keep this trading range still active. So to be honest, we are here perfectly in this kind of range here. So we can also get this dotted line over here, and the top would be here kind of like this range. So soon we're leaving this range. Trade target is here all the way up in direction of $5,600, which means also on Ethereum we will make a new all-time high. Before we end this video, let's have a quick look also on the Nasdaq, because the Nasdaq is here pre-market opening already making new all-time highs. So every day the Nasdaq is here making new all-time high. Bitcoin is here lagging a little bit behind, but when we compare the Nasdaq to the Bitcoin, Nasdaq makes an all-time high, Bitcoin is following. So I expect also for Bitcoin in the next couple of weeks making also the next all-time high, because the traditional market is here pumping here crazy to the upside, especially when we have a quick look about the performance in September. So as you can see here from the low part, from here to the top, we are making 8% on the Nasdaq already. When we compare this to Bitcoin, we can also see here from Bitcoin in September till now, we are all the way up 7%, so kinda in alignment the same. But since then, Bitcoin is not making here any all-time highs yet. So we can see potentially also in the next couple of days or in the next couple of weeks, more continuation for Bitcoin to the upside. But please keep one thing in mind, there is some more liquidity sitting below us before we can see here the next move to the upside. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and be part of our Telegram channel, because there I will make in the next couple of days a nice announcement, especially for you guys.